afternoon, class.
Good afternoon.
Oh man, somebody lied that quick. Still trying to get up as far as health is concerned. That wasn't funny. But one thing I feel good about is that whether I'm up or down, you continue. And that's something to be grateful for in that. As far as I was concerned and others, back in the state of Ohio, they wouldn't start classes unless I was there. And I found it very hard to get teachers raised up, even those that had been a part of the school for many years, even the founder had tutored. So a lot of things that you may not recognize how I appreciate them.
Yes, sir.
That's one of the seemingly small, insignificant things that I do appreciate.
You're welcome.
The gospel continues irregardless of who God calls.
That's right.
Who's taken out. It must go down to the end. And as you probably heard, anybody that's new, and hope that you come back.
Yes, sir.
This is a school. The school is the highest one.
That's right.
And what makes it that is, as the moderators tell you each time you come, that we teach here is not the opinions of a man.
That's right.
It's not the opinions of the IDMR, per se the name of this school.
Yes, sir.
It's not the opinion of college professors, theologians,
Go ahead then.
none of that.
That's right.
Now, just for your edification, if you'd read Galatians 1:11.
All right. All right.
Okay, now we want to know, and we want to find out, because we've been up against it in this wise, that it doesn't make any difference what you say. Somebody has a religious opinion about whatever you say.
Yes. That's
And
right.
we want you to understand this is not our opinion.
All right. Touch it
And
up.
we once had the same opinion you had.
That's right. That's right.
Just as many of opinions you've heard, we had them too.
That's right. That's the truth.
So we know what you think. In that we thought it too.
That's right.
And Saul put it this way, when we commonly call Paul.
Go ahead.
You know one man, you know them all.
That's right.
And right away you would think, well, if I know Ralph Lloyd,
Come on, Dad.
I know everybody.
Come on, Dad.
No, he's talking about if you know this man.
That's right.
You see? That's the one man. Then you know how, if I know me, I know what Ralph thinks.
That's right.
Because all mankind thinks the same way.
That's right.
As I was dressing, you know, we go to church as we commonly did, and the minister would say, Jesus said for us to do this.
Yes, he said.
You see? And then we never found out whether Jesus ever said it.
Right.
That's right.
We took Reverend's word for it.
Yeah, we did.
Reverend just could not lie.
That's right. That's
Because
right.
he said God sent him.
Yes. That's right.
So whatever way Rev said go, we tried it.
You sure did.
But we didn't find any edification.
No.
No comfort.
None.
No questions answered. And in short, no satisfaction whatsoever.
That's right.
As to relative to as to whether we were doing as a creator would have it.
That's right, Dad.
You see?
That's right.
And that's turmoil. That's hell.
It is.
That's grievous.
It really is.
And just a simple thing before you read this. You got people in the world talking about Jesus, Lord, the Lord Christ Jesus, the Jesus the Christ. And they just keep on going, and then then when you get through with that, we black Muslim,
Oh, yes, yes,
Buddhist,
yes,
Islamic, right on down the line, right?
yes, sir.
And of all of them names,
Teach that.
which one of them is correct?
That's right. Which
See?
one?
If I'm going to ask a creator for something, then I ought to be able to address him by name.
That's right.
You see? If you got a bank account, you just don't go to any bank. You see what I mean? You either, I'm at Crocker Bank.
Throw it out,
That's the name of the bank.
Throw it out, Papa.
There ain't no sense in me going down to the First National and get nothing. I ain't got nothing in me.
That's right.
That is not the name of my bank.
Teach that. That's plain.
Then somebody said, what difference does a name make?
Uh-huh.
We've heard it all.
That's right.
I walk up and call you an SOB, and you hot man.
That's right.
But what difference does a name make? See?
Throw it out, Papa.
It don't have to be what we call negative or derogatory. We just call it, if you're a man, walk up and say, hey, Betty, what's going on?
Teach. Betty.
I ain't no lady. My name is...
Yes, teach.
Now, you work all week long, and you get, your name is whatever it is, and you got Daniel Samuel Jackson on your check.
Teach that.
You can't cash that.
That's right.
That ain't your name.
Mm.
So we begin to find out there is some importance to your name.
That's right.
Now let us go into heaven with it.
Teach that.
Your name, I'm talking about your earthly name, is written in the Lamb's Book of Life.
That's right.
You see? You were named before you was born.
That's right. That's right.
It doesn't make any difference what it is,
Mm.
what language it is in. It's written in there.
That's right.
You see? But then you begin to find out there is some importance to a name.
All right, then.
It's also important to know that your earthly name is not your heavenly name.
Yes,
Yahshua's name was not his name in heaven.
That's right.
That's right.
He was the Elohim of Israel.
Ah, teach
Well
that.
said. Well said.
Teach that.
These things you got to know.
Mm.
Now you don't have to, if we said Yahweh, everybody here would stand up.
That's right.
If I said Yahweh stand, everybody in the world, and even those dead would raise up.
Teach that. That's right.
It may sound like it's a little far-fetched. But the founder say when he called Lazarus, raised Lazarus from the dead, he had to call him by name.
Yes, sir.
If he just said dead, come forth, everybody would come out.
Teach that. That's right.
So there is some power in it. It has some validity to it.
Yes, sir.
It's a type and a shadow that leads you to reality.
It will.
Now, of all the names again, I find comfort in knowing that you read that the prophet said Yahweh will put his name in your mouth.
All right.
And you get quiet enough, you can hear yourself breathing.
That's right.
You see what I mean? Now that takes out the speculation. That takes out the doubt. You see?
Yes, sir.
And anytime you remove something, something is replaced
That's right.
immediately. When you take out doubt, knowledge comes in.
All right.
When you take out fear, love takes up.
That's right.
You understand that?
That's right.
In other words, Yahweh has never taken nothing away from you, but what he hasn't given you something even greater in place of it.
That's right. Even great. That's right.
When Cain slew Abel,
Teach that.
Yahweh gave him a son named Seth.
That's right.
And Seth means in place of.
Yes, sir.
So you should see that Seth was magnified by that which was in Abel.
All right. Yes, sir.
All these things that mean something. Now, As I said, you look out and you see wise in trees. You see wise in your body.
That's right.
You don't see nothing in the universe that the Creator created with no J's in it.
No, sir.
So his name couldn't have been Jesus.
Teach, Dad.
There ain't no such thing as Joshua.
Right.
You see? In other words, that's what I wanted to try to talk about briefly. Yahweh gave you a way to know. And listen, that knowledge will cause you to stand against the whole damn world.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I mean, you can't run up to me and say, boom, and I'm supposed to jump, you know, and doubt what I'm telling you.
Go ahead.
You follow?
All right.
There's some importance to it.
Yes.
And you keep it in mind that just as many religions and opinions you have now, they were here when Messiah was here.
That's right.
You see? You want to know what church to join?
Come on.
So you're going to follow in Jesus' footsteps? Then you tell me the name of the church he joined.
Right.
You find out he didn't join the first one.
Very good.
He's constantly telling folks, come unto me and I will build.
Yes, sir.
So evidently he had nothing to do with the ones they built. You see? And even the ones they built for the things they were built for, they didn't keep those commandments.
That's right.
Meaning this. One time he went up in the temple.
All
He took a
right.
13-cord whip.
Yes, sir.
Why 13 cords?
Go ahead, Dad.
Because he had chosen 12 disciples. You see?
Right.
And he was the 13th.
That's right.
And he tied them together and beat them out of the temple.
That's right.
Now, you can't appreciate a lot of things until you get down to where you want to know.
That's true.
I mean, just a burning desire at all times to want to know.
Yes, sir.
The reason why he beat him out of the temple, you'd say, well, what's the matter? They was offering up sacrifices then.
Come on.
You know, at the time. In other words, this here was going on. And he was the sacrifice that was to come.
That's right.
So then what's the matter with them sacrificing things in here? I mean, bringing up here and you see? In other words, people brought cattle, sheep, turtle doves up in the temple, and the priest was up there. How much you want for that?
Teach, Dad.
They were bargaining for a sacrifice.
That's right.
You see? And it made Messiah hot.
Yes, sir.
He said, it is written.
Go ahead.
Them scriptures I told you to search. It is written that my Father's house shall be called a house of prayer.
That's right.
You made it a den of thieves.
That's right.
A bargaining place. And that's all Christendom did. They're bargaining for souls.
Yes. That's right. That's all they're doing.
You'd be surprised that the politicians and religions are some of the crooked outfits in the world.
That's right.
And that's the very thing that people say I don't discuss.
Right.
Two things I never discuss is religion and politics.
Go ahead.
Them are the very two things you ought to be discussing.
That's right.
You're being robbed by the politicians of natural things and being robbed of eternal life by the minister,
Teach, Dad.
so-called minister, you see?
That's right.
Yes. That's what sets this school apart and unique.
Yes, sir. It's great.
You may say, well, I've never heard of it. All the big shots have.
That's right. That's why you ain't heard of it.
And a lot of big shots took down after they read the textbook.
That's right.
Potentates, kings, queens, you understand? Presidents,
That's right.
you name them, they took down.
That's right.
There's no explanation as to why
Now,
they got down.
go ahead.
So this school has had a profound impact upon governments
That's right.
and upon religious doctrines.
Yes, sir.
And that, I'm already sweating and feeling weaker. But it looks like every little time I get about 15 cents worth of energy, it takes me 2 or 3 seconds to spin it.
Go ahead,
I'm
Dad.
right back where I started. Well, I'm going to finish this. If I had to get on a chair and somebody hold me up, we're going to finish this.
All right, Dad.
Now, going back to the statement that this school and the things we teach here are not anybody you heard here today, nor any other time, it's not their opinion.
That's right.
This isn't something together we got together as officers and deans and students. Said, well, let's do it this way. Can I get a vote on we'll do it this way?
No.
Majority rule. No. See? Now, Paul said this. Read.
But I certify you, brother.
You know what certified means?
Come on.
Yeah.
You see? It means it's guaranteed.
Yes.
There's something backing it up.
Go ahead.
You see? Well, I certify ye, brethren. What?
That the gospel